Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking to you about two overnight masks that I've been using for a while now. I think they have sent me these products for probably about 2 months now, 2-3 months, but I don't know, probably about 2 months now. I have just been trying it out. I don't want to talk too much about it before this because I don't know, when it comes to overnight masks, it's very hard to say. I don't want to just give a first impression. I want to kind of try it out for myself first. So that's why I'm here today, because I think I've tried enough to kind of know how to compare these two and tell you which one I prefer best. The ones that I have here is the Herb Farm Hydrating Overnight Face Mask. This is for normal, dry, and mature skin. It has collagen support. It is 50 ml. And if you know, Herb Farm has been one of my favorite natural skincare brand also. I have used their skincare, their rose one. It's very nice, but you can't use it for long. You have to quickly finish it within like 6 months or a year, so that, you know, to kind of keep the freshness in and things like that, because it is a natural skincare. So I realized that the moisturizer, after using it for a year, if I don't finish it, the smell kind of changes, or even just the mist itself also. I use it for a year already. I realized that the content inside kind of changes. The smell changes and it just feels a bit weird on the face. It's just not right, okay? So you have to quickly use this within, after opening, okay? You need to use this within like 12 months or 6 to 12 months just to keep the freshness in, alright? Because it is a natural product. Well, the other one that I have is the Trilogy Age-Proof Overnight Mask with glycoblend L22 and vitamin C. This is in 60 ml. It firms, nourish, and deeply hydrate the skin with powerful blend of innovative botanical extracts and vitamins. Super ingredient L22 restore your skin lipids profile, blah blah blah. Trilogy, I've also used their skincare before. I do really enjoy their skincare also, but I think I mentioned before, Trilogy, their scent is not as good as the Herb Farm scent for their skincare products, but this time around it's a little bit different. I don't know why, but it is a bit different. Trilogy is also another natural brand. Both of them are from New Zealand and both of them are also natural skincare brands I really adore and enjoy using. When it comes to natural skincare, they are really good. A little bit pricey, but for natural skincare, they are really nice to use out. And in Malaysia, they are both from the same distributor. That's why I managed to get both of them to try it out. So overnight mask is not a moisturizer substitute. When they first mentioned to me that they're gonna give me 2 overnight masks to try, I thought, hey, yay, I got more moisturizers to try kind of thing. Although I know it's more of like a finisher kind of thing. You're supposed to use over your moisturizer, not to replace your moisturizer. But you know me, I just wanted to test it out, and I thought, you know, if I can just use this as like a moisturizer, that would be great, so that I don't have to have extra products basically. But no, they don't work that way. After trying them both out individually without moisturizer, basically after my toner, serum, and then I just use this as a moisturizer replacement, it doesn't work very well. I mean, it feels like the next day you wake up, it feels like your skin is super dry. And for dry skin people, okay, it feels like your face is not thoroughly moisturized. Basically, you're not supposed to use this as like a moisturizer replacement, okay? Overnight mask is meant for you to use it after moisturizer. So you tone your skin, you serum your skin, and then you moisturize your skin with a good moisturizer, and then you apply this on top of it. So for the Herb Farm one, they recommend that you use twice a week or as desired, okay? Basically, you could also use this every single night. There's no like a specific way or specific timing or schedule that you must use this. The Trilogy one, it just says that you use it as often as you require it. So both of this, I guess, suggested way of using it by saying that just use it whenever you want, okay? If you want to use it every single day, also can. If you choose to use it twice a week, also can. If you choose to use it 3 times a week, also can. When I first started to test this out, yes, I use them every single night. The Herb Farm one, it comes in this kind of jar. When you open it up, it looks like this. The consistency is actually quite thick. It feels creamy, but it's also a pretty thick, creamy kind of consistency. Yeah, it's creamy. It's actually pretty creamy. It's just that it's more of a thicker kind of cream. The thing is with overnight mask is that it absorbs pretty quickly. It doesn't leave too much of a protective layer on your face. Like it doesn't give you, it gives you that dewy finish, but it doesn't make you feel overly moisturizing. So if you use this alone, you'll probably feel like it's a little bit too dry and it's not moisturizing enough. But it's because you already have a moisturizer underneath. So this one is not meant for you to be like super extremely moisturizing. It's more of supposed to be able to like, I always call this a finisher, so that it kind of helps you to keep and lock all the juice in. So all your good moisturizer to keep it all in, to make sure that it doesn't evaporate out too much from the face, like basically. Okay, you see? It doesn't look like it moisturizes your face too much. It just feels like it kind of makes sure that it keeps everything in for you. This one, it has a little bit more of a jasmine kind of scent, which I personally don't fully enjoy. I think I mentioned it a couple of times. I'm not the biggest fan of jasmine scent, but I don't really hate it too much. I still think it's a pleasant scent, better than some other scents. It's just that if there's a preference, I wouldn't choose a jasmine scent. Other than the jasmine scent, it also smells a little bit of that rose scent, but the rose scent is not super extremely pleasant like how you use a rose toner. Generally, I don't mind rose scent, but this one, I think it mixed with a little bit of that other scent in there that makes it smell a little bit different. I don't think it has jasmine in here. It's just that it just smells like jasmine a little bit. Maybe it mixed with some other ingredient in there that make it smell like it has the mixture smell a little bit like jasmine. Ingredients wise, it's really good ingredients. I mean, you can check the ingredient out yourself from the website itself. Next, I'm going to show you the Trilogy one. The Trilogy one looks like this. It has also a super thick consistency. I feel like this one is definitely much more thicker than the Herb Farm one. It's definitely way thicker than the Herb Farm one. But it applies on, I feel, it has a little bit more of that moisture rather than compared to the Herb Farm one. The Trilogy one has a little bit more of that glide to it. So the Herb Farm one is a little bit slightly drier consistency as compared to the Trilogy one. The Trilogy one feels like it has a little bit more oil in them. The Trilogy one feels a little bit more moisturizing, a little bit more hydrating, but both of them, when you apply on by itself, when you wake up the next day, it feels like your skin is just not moisturized enough. What I realized also that after moisturizer and I apply this, either one of this on, the next day I feel that the result is, they don't feel that much of a difference. Although when you first apply on, this one feels a little bit more moisturizing than this one. Like when the next day I wake up, it feels like the same. It doesn't feel like much of a difference. They both seem to be equally plump. Like I don't feel like this is extra plump, even though like when I first apply on, this one feels more moisturizing. No, it just feels the same when I wake up. So I think both of them work equally just as well as an overnight mask. It's a very nice overnight mask. Like if you feel like you want to apply on a mask but you don't want to wait for it to dry, as always, like a sheet mask kind of thing, or even a regular mask, you can just have a quick fix with these overnight masks. But for me, I would say that I enjoy the Trilogy one a little bit more because I think the scent, I kind of prefer this scent over this. This one has more of a floral scent, okay? So the Herb Farm one has more of a floral scent. This one has more of like a, I don't know, herbally kind of scent to it. Like more clinical kind of scent to it. Yeah, that's just something, I think it's just the, it's not the most, I would say that this, I don't know, it's just more clinical scent lah. It doesn't has that very floral scent as compared to the Herb Farm. I think it's very personal preference. I think some people will enjoy this scent more than this one. It's just that after applying it, after using them both, after a while, I think I realized that I do enjoy this scent more. A little bit more of a clinical kind of scent to it. I think I do enjoy like Dettol kind of scent. I do enjoy the antiseptic kind of scent to it. Like I love the, it sounds weird, but I love going to pharmacy and, you know, having a whiff of that pharmacy smell because it just smells very antiseptic. I'm not quite sure how much they are. They are pretty pricey, but if you check the price, don't forget this is 60 ml, this is 50 ml. So if you check the price, you probably need to check out the weight as well. They work just as well, and also it depends on like what kind of consistency you want it to be. This one is much thicker, this one is much creamier in consistency. Both of them works pretty well as an overnight mask if you just want a quick fix. You don't want to wait for your mask to dry, but you also at the same time want to do mask because you feel very guilty because you didn't do any mask or you didn't pamper your skin. This is a good way to do it, overnight mask. And it's one of those overnight masks that you don't have to apply a super thick layer and then after that you sleep and then you move around your face and you stain your bed sheets. It's definitely not one of those overnight masks. There are some overnight masks actually requires you to like apply a thick layer and then forces you to like sleep straight up. It's impossible. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my review. I probably ramble on too much. Hope you learned something. I hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!